Throughout history, numerous inventors have claimed to harness free energy, only to face suppression, obscurity, or mysterious setbacks. Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest minds in electrical engineering, envisioned wireless energy transmission through his Wardenclyffe Tower, which threatened the profitability of centralized power grids. Floyd Sweet developed the vacuum triode amplifier, which allegedly produced more energy than it consumed, defying conventional physics. Henry Moray demonstrated a radiant energy device that could extract limitless power from the atmosphere, and Stanley Meyer's water fuel cell promised a revolutionary way to split water into hydrogen and oxygen using minimal energy, posing a direct challenge to the fossil fuel industry, and his untimely death only deepened suspicions of suppression. Lester Hendershot designed a generator that seemingly tapped into the Earth's magnetic field, only for his work to be buried in obscurity. Each of these inventors introduced concepts that, if proven viable, would have rendered traditional energy industries obsolete. The pattern of suppression suggests a recurring theme. Whenever an invention threatens the control of established energy sectors, it is either discredited, buried, or its creator faces insurmountable resistance. Maxwell Chikumbutso's claim of a self-powered energy device fits within this historical context, raising the question: is his work a genuine breakthrough, or is it destined to be another chapter in the long history of free energy suppression? The claimed free energy device has ignited considerable debate within the scientific community, primarily due to its apparent contradiction of the first law of thermodynamics. This fundamental law asserts that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed from one form to another. Chikumbutso acknowledges that his invention allegedly violates fundamental laws of physics, specifically the laws of thermodynamics. Proponents of Chikumbutso's technology argue that it doesn't contravene physical laws because it purportedly taps into external energy sources. For instance, Seth Technologies suggests that the device harnesses energy from converted electron gas clouds within metamaterial alloys through quantum tunneling effects. Quantum tunneling is a well-documented quantum mechanical phenomenon where particles pass through energy barriers they classically shouldn't, and it's utilized in various applications, including modern electronics. However, the notion that quantum tunneling can facilitate continuous energy extraction without depleting the source remains unproven and speculative. Additionally, Foster Gamble, featured in the Thrive 2 documentary, posits that the first law of thermodynamics applies strictly to closed systems, whereas Chikumbutso's invention interacts with external cosmic bodies. This perspective suggests that by drawing energy from ambient sources like the sun, earth, and moon, the device operates within the bounds of thermodynamic laws. The concept of extracting energy from environmental sources isn't new. Technologies like solar panels and wind turbines function on this principle. However, these systems don't generate free energy. They convert existing energy forms into usable electricity. Chikumbutso's technology, known as the Microsonic energy device, reportedly employs a proprietary method to extract and convert ambient background energy through special metals and radiofrequency electrical stimulation. The claim emphasizes that no material is consumed in the process, implying it's not a low-energy nuclear reaction device. While the idea of harnessing ambient energy is intriguing, the scientific community requires rigorous, peer-reviewed evidence to validate such claims. To date, there hasn't been sufficient independent verification to substantiate the device's purported capabilities. Seth Technologies describes Maxwell Chikumbutso's invention as a novel application of longitudinal wave technology, drawing parallels to Dr. Henry Moray's solid-state energy device from the 1930s. Moray's device purportedly captured radiant energy, an unseen, ambient force that constantly flows from the cosmos to Earth and radiates back outward. He referred to this as energy existing in the luminiferous medium of the universe, which could be harnessed and converted into usable electrical power. This concept aligns with various zero-point energy theories, which suggest that vast amounts of untapped energy exist in the vacuum of space. However, mainstream physics contends that while quantum fluctuations do exist, there is no known mechanism to extract usable energy from them without violating thermodynamic principles. At the time, Moray's system reportedly relied on an advanced dielectric resonator made from germanium and bismuth, which functioned as a frequency filter. His antenna pulled in a wide range of electromagnetic frequencies from the environment, but only one specific frequency was allowed to pass through. That frequency was then channeled into an argon or mercury vapor tube, which was weakly ionized by a small radioactive source, eventually triggering a phenomenon known as the Townsend avalanche, a self-sustaining chain reaction of electron multiplication. This process was said to create a continuous flow of usable energy without depleting any materials. Supporters of Chikumbutso's technology suggest that his device operates on a similar principle, continuously replenishing energy from an ever-present cosmic source, much like how atmospheric lightning recharges naturally without being used up. If true, this would challenge conventional scientific understanding, as energy systems require an identifiable input and cannot generate power from nothing. Moray's claims, though extensively tested, were never fully replicated in a way that satisfied mainstream scientific scrutiny. If Maxwell's device indeed extracts and converts an unknown ambient energy, it would represent one of the most groundbreaking discoveries in modern physics, demanding a complete reevaluation of the established laws governing energy and matter. However, until reproducible evidence is presented under controlled conditions, the prevailing consensus remains skeptical, as history has shown similar claims that ultimately failed rigorous scientific validation.